Hello guys, this is Red from Red's Third Dimension Gaming, and today I'm reviewing Mortal Kombat X for the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. Mortal Kombat has been the goriest and most bone-tingling fighting franchise in the gaming universe. The story modes weren't always the greatest until last gen's MK9. MKX, on the other hand, takes the franchise to a whole new level with better graphics, easier game mechanics, and a whole new cast of characters added to the roster. First, let's talk about Mortal Kombat X's story mode. Mortal Kombat X is a continuation of the storyline events that took place in the reboot of the series MK9. This story is mainly based around preventing Shinnok from getting a hold of his magical amulet and taking over all the realm. New villainous characters such as Devora, Kotal Kong, and Aaron Black are all great new additions to this basic plot of bad guys trying to take over good guys' world. I don't want to give away too much. That is basically the main plot of the whole game, and most of the past games. There are also new protagonists of the story, which includes children of past characters like Johnny Cage and Sonya Blade's daughter, Cassie Cage, and Jack's daughter, Jackie Briggs. These new heroes are a nice addition to the MKX roster, but they don't tend to stand on their own. And this is because they're so similar to their parent counterparts. And this is true for a lot of the new heroes in the story. And after 20 years of aging, some of the characters don't look that bad. Sonya Blade looks really good. Johnny Cage actually looks normal for once. Instead of being just this weird looking actor person that has this giant Johnny on his chest, he actually looks cool, and he aged quite well. After all these years, it's extremely refreshing to get a good-looking Johnny. A minor spoiler alert, and a unique twist, some of the characters that were killed off in MK9, which I'm not going to talk about, but there were some that died. There's always characters that die in the MK franchise. In one of the PS2 games, all the characters died. I believe it was Shao Kahn or someone else that lived, and everyone else died. But some of these killed off characters in MK9 return under control of Quan Chi, the malevolent sorcerer. By the end of all of the controversy and fighting, a new villain will emerge at the very end of the game, and fans may or may not like who it is. Finally, depending on how many times you restart during the fights, the story mode will take around 4 to 5 hours, and about 2.5 to 3 hours of that are cutscenes. Another great feature about MKX is its graphics. This game is a step up from the last Mortal Kombat game, but only slightly. And what I mean by that is when fans saw the trailer, it blew their minds. It looked amazing and it looked so realistic. And the game is kind of dumbed down. Just look at the first trailer in this video here, and then compare it to the actual game. The game does not look like that. And this is another case of advertising making a game look better than what it is. Point in case, Watch Dogs, Assassin's Creed, Unity, many different games run in that same situation. Even though the cutscenes look amazing, none of them came close to that gorgeous trailer that we saw. But the good news is the characters and environments look mildly improved over MK9. MK9 was a big step in the franchise, and this just improves upon it a little bit more. MKX runs in the same situation that games like Call of Duty Ghosts, Assassin's Creed, Black Flag, and several other games that were made for both next gen and last gen. The game looks as if it wasn't completely made for the PS4 and Xbox One. And some of the earlier trailers, you saw a logo for PS3 and Xbox 360 thrown in there too. So the game probably was going to and could have come out on those platforms, but NetherRealms most likely decided to scrap it and focus all their energy on making this one look as good as possible before it was released, so they just dropped it. That is what I think they did with that. Mortal Kombat is always first and foremost a great fighting game. MKX continues that tradition with the continuation of new X-ray special attacks, brutalities, and the ever so popular fatality.
Scorpion wins. Fatality. Kenshi wins. Fatality.
The game is by far the smoothest playing Mortal Kombat game. Combos and fatalities feel easier to accomplish, and there is even an option for an easy fatality. And you earn easy fatality tokens by playing the story mode, fighting online, and you can even find them in the Krypt. Also, if you're a new type of player to the fighting genre, you can enhance your skills in the training area, which it basically is an enhanced version of Injustice's system. So this leaves the player with a great opportunity to learn his or her favorite moves, combos, super moves, brutalities, and fatalities. And every character's move and abilities feel fresh, new, and unique. A player will feel empowered when he or she gets the chance to use Scorpion's chain attack or Cassie Cage's many different nut punch abilities. Timing is everything in this game. If you don't hit the combos fast enough, you'll never be able to make it happen. It was made a lot easier than MK9, but with a little bit more fiddling for the next installment of the series, they can make that perfect. Blocking in the game can become extremely frustrating. While online, you can get defeated because the block button didn't even want to work. Some players will continuously attack you and you have no chance of blocking at all. So why can't I just hit R2 and as soon as it comes up, it'll just block it? Nope. If they continuously attack you and you sometimes never get the chance to block at all. The reverse system also does not work entirely and it can be frustrating. In the next installment of Mortal Kombat, NetherRealms should work on fixing the reverse system and the block system to make it easier and more simplified. The online mode in MKX has drastically changed from MK9. When MK9 first came out, it was unplayable and most matches would have players get disconnected, so you couldn't play the online properly. In MKX, I had no problems with the servers. There are several game modes and lots to do to get better and become the ultimate champion. The game also takes a note from Call of Duty and other games with its faction daily system, where you have daily challenges and you have factions that you get to choose from which one you want to be in, and if you complete the challenges of the day, you get extra points towards your faction. Some of these will include getting 10 jump attacks in one match, or playing as Quan Chi twice. They are simple and diversify the game even more. The last bit of the game that has changed is the Krypt. MKX does a great job of making it so that the players don't feel the need to purchase the $20 DLC that unlocks the entire Krypt. And for new players of the franchise, the Krypt is where players can go and unlock new fatalities, brutalities, fan art, and much more. I feel like it would almost be cheating if they gave you everything. But if you do want everything, you can just pay the $20 fee and boom, you get all the DLC. In the end, the Krypt gives players the feeling of accomplishment. There are also little mini dodge encounters that players will earn coins for if they dodge the creature's attacks properly. Which sometimes that will be a spider, a dog, different creatures in the Krypt. So overall, Mortal Kombat X is the best and fastest paced Mortal Kombat in the series. It has amazing combat that could use a touch-up here and there, but as a whole it is great. The game diversifies its entry with new characters, brutalities, fatalities, and a short, satisfying story mode. I give this game a 9 out of 10, and it is a must-buy for Mortal Kombat fans and fans of brutal fighting games. Thank you guys for watching. If you'd like to buy the game, don't forget to use the Amazon link below. Don't forget to subscribe, comment below, and give this video a big thumbs up. Thank you guys for watching. See you.
You couldn't just ask for a pony like every other girl?
The archives never mentioned symbiotes.
Break the face!
Love to learn more about you. Too bad you're insane.